in my car, and Wanda Watu was up here. I said, so I thought I was coming by here to say congratulations, and actually that's why I'm here. So let me begin by first saying to the young lady and the young men who are in white and who are about to embark in a new chapter of your life, and who I know who has gone through this program and you worked hard, despite any challenges that you might face. But you know, we live in a society where no matter what happens to us from day to day, if you stay focused on what your goals are, if you believe in a God, and if you know that you are a special individual that God has created, then you can do whatever it is and whatever it takes to make your life and your family's life successful. And so I just want to leave with you, as this person cuts off their alarm in their car, is that there's a song that Estelle put out about being a conqueror. The song is because I think she says it best. No matter what happens to you in life, no matter if you fall, no matter if someone tries to destroy who you are, your personality, your body, whatever, it is with you and within you that can make the difference, and the God within you that can have you go to the next level. And so we've been through a lot of challenges in the last several months here in Baltimore, but Baltimore is a resound city that's made up with people that are committed and love this city. And so graduates, you have kids that are watching you. How many of you have children? All of you do. Well, most of y'all do. But even if you don't have children, you have children in your families, nephews, nieces, and other people in your family. They are looking to us to be that example. Doing so, no matter what your challenges are, you can do it. But you have to associate yourself with people who are of like mind. People who won't say can't, but can say will. People that have helped you to move your dream to the next level. Don't allow anyone in your life, and don't teach your children to say they can't. Don't allow your environment to dictate what happens to you. I use my nephew as an example over and over and over again. Both of my nephews, all three of my nephews, and my niece. My nephew Phil, my nephew Juan Dixon, my nephew Jermaine Dixon, and my niece Nicole Dixon. All lost both of their parents to HIV and then AIDS. They were good people. They were intelligent, but they got caught up, and then when they got it together, it was too late. So their kids could have given up in life because they lost both of their parents at crucial times of their life. But what happened? They had the Gray side of the family, and then they had the Dixon side of the family. My side of the family believes in getting an education to do what you need to do. We have that tough love. You know, if we have to put our foot up your, you know what? The Grays had that love where they hugged and kissed. Well, we weren't big huggers and kissers on my side. So they had a balance. So my nephew Phil is a police officer today, and is a hell of a good police officer who knows the streets, who grew up in Baltimore, who bought a house in Baltimore, who's raising his kids here to be a better person. My nephew Juan Dixon, who played for University of Maryland and won the Final Fours for them, and they haven't won since then, who went on to play basketball with the Wizards in Portland and somebody else, who injured himself and wanted to come back, but now he's assistant coach, and his goal is to become a coach, and he has two young sons who will probably be even better than he is. My nephew Jermaine is playing over in Japan, who played at the University of Pittsburgh. And my niece Nicole, she's working. She's probably the more knucklehead of the four of them, but she's raising her children. So my point of it is, they could have given up. I could have given up. Y'all don't know the whole story of what happened to me. You only know one aspect of it. You don't know that I was in a relationship with a jerk who sold, as he said, me out to take me down, to put me through what he did. All I could have done was disclose that relationship, and I would have still been in office. But you know what? From that experience, I learned a lesson that I'll never forget. And that is, I will never stop being on my knees and praying to my God, because he gives me the strength that I need. People see me and they say to you, well, you look good. Well, how do you expect me to look? What do you expect me to have been? You know, I could have been depressed. I could have ended my life. I mean, this was not just local. This was national, international. People saw what happened. But I love this city, and I haven't left this city. And I know that with you and other people in this community, that we can bring this city back to where it needs to be, put it back on focus, and give our children an opportunity. And it's up to all of us. So those of you who are parents, who are part of this program, who are getting ready to get into a field that the sky is the limit in what you can do in the medical field, make sure that you take the time and be in that classroom with your children when they're in school, and be at the PTA meetings, and make sure during the weekday that you cut off the TV and cut the phones off, and make sure that you're focused on them so that they know you care. Make sure that you wake them up with a healthy meal. How many of you smoke cigarettes out here? Be honest. How many of y'all smoke cigarettes out here? Over here. All I'm going to say is, and if you have kids, because it's destroying you. How many of you drink sodas? You know, one of the things that's causing those of us who are African Americans to have high blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease, various forms of cancer, etc., etc. You gotta take care of your body. When you take care of your body, it helps your mind, your spirit, and your soul. How many of y'all exercise on a regular basis? Right here. It doesn't matter if you're 3 years old or if you're 85 years old. You can walk, because that also helps you to stimulate your mind and your spirit. So I'm going to leave you with this. Each of you finished the program, correct? Is that the last step, or is this the first step to what you ultimately want to do? So map out your course, and it could be your second, your third. Map it out, stick to the plan, raise your family, help to contribute to what's going on here in the city by giving back, because ultimately when we give, tenfold comes back to us. So congratulations. I hadn't planned to speak so long. I'm glad I was able to stop by to be a part of your great celebration. And you all look good.